years ago, two people on this screen started this podcast. 9 years later, there's two of us left, two of us that are still here as well, but you're kind of new, not so new, kind of new. We're going to talk about that. And here's the real news. I'm doing this show without any pants on. Today, with Podcast Rock City Live.
Podcast Rock City.
What's up, everybody? Joe, I'm really wearing pants. I'm just kidding with you. Joe here from Podcast Rock City. And with me this week is Sonny Hollywood Pooney.
I haven't had pants on since I got to Ohio. I thought it was a known entity.
And Mr. PRC BC Brent.
I'm wearing 3 pairs of pants to make up for these 2 jokers.
All right, and that right down there is Lee Westy, the goddess of thunder. I am not going to ask you if you're wearing pants.
She's way classier than that. Of course
yes,
she's wearing
absolutely.
My Kiss underwear on.
Absolutely. How many pairs of Kiss underwear do you own?
A few.
Wow.
I only have 1 pair, but I have pajama bottoms.
Oh, I got plenty of those.
Plenty of those. All right. So, as a matter of fact, the girl on the screen right there bought me the last pair I got. That's pretty funny. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We are 9 years old. Podcast Rock City. We started this show, Lee and I, with a friend of ours, Rick, and his son, Trey, 9 years ago. When we think about where we were in this guy, Luke's basement. He had a recording studio. He was friends with us. We all went in there, the 4 of us, and we talked about Kiss back when there was only maybe 4 Kiss podcasts. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
There was, let's see, KST, the Kiss Room. There was the Podkist. There, Cassius Morris, who was like 10 years old when he started. He is no longer, I think, doing a Kiss podcast. I think he's doing just an all music podcast. But he's like Adam Carolla found out about him and like took him under his wing, and he became this big podcaster, like 1 million views or something like that. But we're almost to 400 shows, and we've done this week after week after week, and you guys have joined us, and we really do appreciate it. I can't say enough about how much it means to me that every week I know you guys are going to be here listening with us no matter what we're talking about, and every week you guys are going to send me an email going, "That was dumb. I can't believe you just said that." And every week, you guys are going to share our podcast on Facebook. Bill Elam has been doing it. How long would you say, Sonny? Forever.
At least 5 years. At
least 5 years. Every week. I really appreciate it. Any of you guys ever see our thing and you share that, it is immensely appreciated. We have had help from so many different people on this that care about what we do and love what we do, not to mention the people that have been on the show, whether it's Jody, whether it's Andrew Kiss or D-Rock, or Joey, who can't be here. He's become very busy musically lately, but he's not left us. He'll be back, you guys. You don't worry about that. And Jeff Trott, who's been on the show a few times, with us. He's the guy who designed the trading cards that we put out. And he is the guy that has designed like our countdown before our show. He did that. Very much appreciated to him. I send him messages. He doesn't even argue with me. He's a super busy guy. I go, "Hey, I need this." And he goes, "Gotcha." And then, a day later, this thing shows up, and it's been amazing. And and I know I'm talking a lot, but I really, this has been, my baby for a long time. And I, it, I don't know what else to say. I love you guys. You come every week and listen and hang out, and I have made so many friends, present company excluded. Brent and Sonny and Lee, I went through a few years of not even seeing or like really talking to Lee, but I would run into her Ace Frehley, and it was a big hug,
Yes.
because we are always going to be family. And, I'm humbled that we've done, almost 400 shows. We'll hit 400 this year. And I'm humbled by the fact that I know that when I go back and look at how many times we've been played and downloaded, it's millions. I've said this on the show, if you've been here the whole time, I know, I looked at Rick when we started doing the show, and I said it would be so cool if 1,000 people a month listened to our show. That's all I wanted.
Right.
And the fact that we've been getting a million a year,
Amazing.
For the past few years. Now there's more podcasts, so the numbers are down a little bit, but we don't care because we all get together to hang out anyway. We lost Brent there for a second.
Brent's
I don't know.
Gone.
It's okay. There you are. You okay?
There he is.
Okay. You have a storm or something out there in Texas?
No, I mean it's 113 degrees outside, but
Okay, wait. Are you exaggerating? Or are you telling the truth?
I think that's the ambient temperature. Hang on.
Ugh.
What is an ambient temperature?
Okay, so the actual temperature is 105, and the feels like temperature is 113 right now.
Man.
Nope. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I agree. It's a day for indoors.
Okay, so plus we have to sit back and we have to talk about the fact that we have met so many other podcasters, from all the shows that I've mentioned. Plus you can mention Shout It Out Loudcast, or you can mention Kiss Talk. Mike, he's here right now, actually. Mike Williams. He called me up one day. Hey, I know we really haven't talked that much, but I wanted to tell you I got an extra ticket to see Peter Criss. Why don't you come? Why don't we go and hang out in New York City? Hell. So, we've made so many friends, and I know that everybody on here would have something to say, and I'm taking up a lot of your time, and I apologize, and we are going to get to all this amazing news, but I just wanted to make sure I said thank you, and that's from all of us. I'll keep doing this show as long as I feel like I'm having fun, and it is a lot of fun. And you can imagine that Kiss has just added 100 more dates. So, we'll see what happens at the end of the Kiss tour, and we'll see where we go from there if we have anything left to talk about. How did that go, guys? Was that pretty good?
Yes.
Bravo, Joe.
Yeah, okay.
Very touching.
I told Nicole Kiss added 100 shows. She said 2 words to me: big surprise.
Okay, so
nobody's shocked.
There's a lot happening. People always want to buy Lee's pinball machine. It's amazing.
It is not for sale.
Of course not. We obviously are going to get to the big news of this week. I mean, it's been 2 weeks now, I think, that this has been going on. So I think that we should go ahead and get to the news.
Podcast Rock City News.
So as most of you know, a whole bunch of never before seen Kiss bootlegs have been showing up on YouTube, and they have I haven't seen one that I wasn't like, wow, this is awesome. Or I haven't seen one where I was like, big deal. Although I didn't really need to see Gene eating that girl's face in that one video. You guys know what I'm talking. You saw it, right? He kisses that girl. And you know what I expected? I don't know why. She looked at the camera. She didn't have any makeup on her face. How's that possible?
Because he said it so well. I know how to do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. It was really amazing. He
Yeah,
just
you
like
can touch your face. I mean, it doesn't move.
when he went to kiss her, it was basically. I was like, what in the hell just happened? But anyway, so if you guys want, I posted on our YouTube, our Facebook page, the link to go and see the page, and you can see all the videos that have been released so far. For you guys that don't know right now, this is the page right here. And looking at the videos, you can see Kiss Cobo Hall Night 1 Encores, unreleased. Kiss Asylum, never before seen. Unseen Gene Simmons 1978 in store. Kiss Passaic, did I say that right? Passaic, New Jersey,
Passaic.
with sound. And some of these videos are short, but you've never seen them. The Keishi Kite Fest in the
Amazing.
documentary, A&E documentary, you see some of this video, but you don't hear sound. And there is sound in this video. There's another Keishi down there. It is the same as the one, but there's a little watermark on it, and I think we'll get to that. Kiss Houston 76, Rock and Roll Over, no time code. Now, most of us have seen that concert, but it's always had a time code at the bottom. Kiss Anaheim, an unseen angle. Rare Kiss Kobo 76, Night 3 with full encores.
Amazing.
Kiss Japan Unearthed first show complete. That's Japan 77. Then there's a Rare Complete 76 Kiss rehearsal. And if you guys watched our reaction to the A&E documentary, that was one of the first things I mentioned was there was video of Peter Criss rehearsing Beth, no sound, just rehearse. I think it was no sound, but he's singing it and he's not wearing makeup. And I was like, where the heck does this come from? That's it right there. And then there's a Cobo Hall May 1975 that was released. It's about 33 minutes long. And a Kiss Largo November 75. Sonny, you've seen that one before, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Yeah, me too. I saw that one before it got released on here. But that is an amazing show as well. And apparently that one is like you've only seen little excerpts from it. So it's on there. So I don't know how long these are going to last.
Yeah,
you guys.
watch them while they're there, guys.
Watch
they're
them
going to be removed.
Yeah, you would imagine that they are. What's the guy's name that put them up, Sonny?
Sam Loomis.
Okay, I don't know.
At least that's the name he's using.
Loomis.
Right, I don't know if
Halloween?
there's really.
Yeah, that's what I meant by.
Dr.
That's why he's using the name. Yeah.
So is it a okay? What did you say, Lee? Is it like a assumed name? You think?
It's from Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Well, see, I wouldn't know that.
Was his name Sam? I can't remember.
Yeah, Sam Loomis. I
Dr.
think.
Loomis.
That's his,
yeah.
Dr. Loomis is all I knew. Okay. Clever.
Yeah. So
what's interesting with all this is, and Lee, this is nothing against all women. You hear about like a woman scorn, right? Like.
Yeah, watch out.
I guess men can be that way too, yes. Right? But goddamn, can Kiss collectors be too? Good Lord! Don't piss off a Kiss collector because this is the shit that happens.
It's apparently what happened, huh?
Yeah. So now here's the thing: we don't really know the story.
We're making shit up though.
It just seems there is going to be. I'm going to tell you guys. Thank you, George, for letting us know that we rock. You're awesome. Thank you for all the comments, guys. The comments make it seem like there's whoever is putting these out is trying to get back at somebody. I don't know. It's what it seems like. Sonny, you shared a comment with us. Do you still have it where it was like something, some people, I guess people are just tired of paying for stuff.
Yeah. What's happened is there's a news article out there on a new website, but it's got older stuff on it. So I don't know how old this website is, but there's an article that kind of explains what's going on and why. There's people that believe that the person writing that article and Sam Loomis is the same person, but marketing himself or herself, I guess. But it all kind of comes down to not everybody's happy with all the business practices of all the people that are involved in the Kiss collecting world, right? That are getting named on all this stuff. And I'm not going to sit here and name names, but reality is, if any of this stuff is illegal, I don't know. But if it is, God help them, because I can't imagine Uncle Gene being soft on crime if this is illegal. But I don't think Uncle Gene's really getting involved in this, my opinion.
Give him time.
Give the lawyers time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone
Brent,
just said they have conspiracy theories on. It's like,
yeah,
we do too.
Yeah. So here's the thing. If now I don't know if everybody has seen this movie, but everybody on the screen is definitely old enough to remember it. There was a movie called Turk 182. Do you guys remember that movie?
I do not.
Okay, so Turk 182 was about this guy whose brother was a fireman, and he wound up getting hurt. So this guy and the mayor did not help the fireman at all. So this guy, while the mayor was running for office, started vandalizing stuff with like cryptic code, pointing fingers at this mayor.
That sounds familiar.
It's pointing. It had Kim Cattrall was in it, and then one of the guys from Taps. I can't think of his name. But
yeah, I can't either right now.
Anyway, this is what it feels like. At any moment, there's going to be this big reveal, and it's going to be somebody we all know going, "It was me. I'm the one that did." Although I'm not really sure that that's going to happen, because if it were me, and maybe it isn't, it's not me. I would be afraid to say it was me. Brent, would you be afraid to say it was you?
I would never do something like this. But, maybe on December 24th, Gene will reveal it's him and it was just a Christmas present. No, never happened.
Boom. Timothy Hutton.
There you go.
Peter Boyle. Thank you very much. You're awesome. Peter Boyle, what was he in besides that?
Young Frankenstein.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to answer. Okay. It's Vinny, Joel Hoffman says. I'm not going to lie, Joel. That's the best conspiracy theory yet.
Awesome.
Yeah. I will say it's coming out too fast. Okay, look, I got a job. Like, I'm not retired or I don't own my own business. Like, I got a job and it's coming too fast. I can't keep up. Sam, slow it down, buddy. Slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking online and nothing has been released in the last, 30 minutes or so, I guess. But so here's the thing.
Maybe we'll make it through the show.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I have a wish list, and since this person seems to have an endless supply of videos,
yes,
if I would love to see the video of Ace Frehley being electrocuted on stage.
Yeah, everybody wants that.
How about Mark St. John on stage? Full
Mark
show.
St. John, that would be great.
Do 2 shows or something?
Yeah, something like that. I would love to see. I would love to see the Magic Mountain concert.
Yeah,
I would love. I know that if you go on YouTube, there's audio, and I want to say you can even hear like one of the members on stage doing like a Popeye imitation. It's really weird, but they're talking instead of singing because I guess they just were filming, stuff for the movie. But Lee, if you could pick one show that you've never seen, what would you see?
I don't know. I have a lot of bootlegs in my basement.
No, I'm kidding.
And an undisclosed location is where you have them, right?
Yes.
I
don't know, man. I'm just digging everything that's coming out. The really old stuff, like that Kite Fest, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I'd like more of that, like the really, really old stuff.
Just so you know, we did record a couple of shows at Lee's house before she was in this one, and we called it the Kiss Lair.
That's still the layer.
The Kiss Lair.
It's just bigger now.
Yeah.
You have
Sonny,
to say it like that, layer.
Lair. Is there anything you've never seen, Sonny, that you would love to besides the Mark St. John?
No, the part that I was missing was Winterland, and that came out years and years and years ago.
Yeah,
That's what I had heard, right? And then after seeing Largo, that kind of takes my 77 fix out. And the problem with me and these videos is just the audio's so bad. Like, it's hard for me to watch them sometimes.
I just like the visual. I just love it. The old 73, 74 stuff's freaking amazing.
Yeah, no. That's one of my main things is I love to see. Hearing it, I understand it's not going to be all that great, but
right.
Seeing them like Paul Stanley in Asylum dancing around, jumping,
classic,
running around. It's so
Brent.
So
he's like,
so watch the Asylum. Watch the Asylum one again if you didn't notice. But in the first like 2 minutes, they come out on stage and the energy's crazy, right? Well, Paul and Gene almost run into each other's twice as they're doing their leg kicks because they're like not separated on the stage and they both keep going the same way. And it's like, guys, you didn't work this shit out before you came out here?
This is before everything was so choreographed. They might
it's improv. Improv back then.
Right.
I will tell you what always gets me, though, is every time I see Gene in an old, like, 70s video with full makeup on, and then you hear him talking, it's like, I forget that his voice is his voice, right? For some reason, I feel like you would get, like, this demon-esque voice the way he's dressed. But then you get this, like, good old Gene voice. Like, it's very professional. And
yeah, nothing's changed about that. When you see him smile, it's Gene's smile. When you see him hear him laugh, it's just like when you watch this new video that came out today when they're getting their are they platinum awards? I think
the
it's for $1 million
awards, right?
For $1 million, yeah. I think it's a platinum award. You can hear Ace make a comment and then laugh, and it's just like same laugh. That's the Ace. It's really cool because they're handing these awards to them, and Paul's got one, and he's like reaching over with this smile on his face, so happy to give Ace this award. You know what I mean? And it's almost like you could say they're looking at each other going, remember when we were in the back of a station wagon and you were drinking perfume because you were
eating bologna sandwich, whatever.
Seeing them rehearse, right? Because all I have in my head is them fighting, right? Because there was more times of fighting than there was togetherness. So seeing them rehearse and doing the 12-string, 6-string thing. And I'm like, good Lord, like these guys, they were practicing. They were doing stuff. Like this wasn't just show up. Like they were doing stuff. Maybe it didn't last that long, but
they actually used to work at it.
Yeah.
They actually got along.
The only thing that I can say that I wish is that, these were downloadable. I know that sometimes there are videos that are downloadable, and they might not have them downloadable on purpose because there's probably more trouble with that.
There's programs out there where you can download YouTube videos.
You can rip them
very easily.
Yeah, I don't want to know how to do that because I'll just get arrested. Okay, so more to come on that next week if we get a big reveal of who this person is, whoever it is.
It was Devereaux, somebody said.
Yeah, I saw that. It's
I say don't reveal yourself. I think that's better that way.
Yeah,
better for them that way.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and feel free to contact us and let us know a full list of what you have so I can tell you what needs to come out next.
And you can come on the show with a paper bag over your head.
Heck
oh my God! Yeah, we'll put the makeup on.
Be like the unknown comic. We have the unknown Kiss fan.
Kiss makeup
every Saints fan. Saints got plenty of paper bags left. They're bringing them back.
Yeah, and I promise not to gong you.
The unknown comic.
All right. So listen, that's a lot of fun. we're still celebrating 9 years being Podcast Rock City. And what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little fun with, Sonny does these things where he creates a game and it becomes very diabolical trivia kind of thing. So let's go ahead. And this isn't the right intro because it's a different kind of game, but it's going to work the same.
Podcast Rock City presents Sonny's Mad Scientist Mega Trivia! With your host, Sonny Hollywood Pooty!
I do want to make sure that I give a big shout out to Jody Havnot. He's the one that put that video together.
Hilarious.
All the videos that we run during the thing. I hope to talk to Jody soon and make sure that he's doing all right. But, he's a family man now, so he's got a lot going on. And that's really all we know. I get an email a week where somebody's like, "Where's Jody?" I get a text message on YouTube. And I'm, 9 years, I'm going to tell you that he's my brother, but honestly, I don't know. I'm sorry. So you can just stop sending the emails, and I promise that as soon as I hear from him, you'll hear from him. If he calls me one day and says, "Hey, I want to come on the show again," we'll have him right there in a corner, and there'll be 5 of us on. And if Jody's here with it, Joey, the guy who's, I forget his name apparently, he'll be here too, and there'll be 6 of us, and you'll get to hear all of us, and probably the show will be the best ever because you'll get so many different opinions. And anyway, all right. So Sonny, you've come up with a new game. Tell everybody about it.
Okay, so one of the things I want to do is when I make games up, I want to have as many games as possible where it doesn't matter how many players you have, right? So that way it can be as flexible as possible. And with this game, we are going to go with a game show called Password. So how Password used to work is there would be 2 teams of 2. There would be a common word that both teams would know, and they would give a clue. And one would give a clue, and if they didn't get it, then the other one would give a clue. If they didn't get it, they would go back, forth. Well, we didn't want to do teams. That'd be too complicated, especially since we're all on video. So we're doing a version of that. So what will happen here is because it's our 9th anniversary, we have 9 clues for each statement. Basically, what will happen is I will tell you whether it's an album, a song, or a person. They're all connected to history. And then basically, I'm going to give you a clue one by one. The first clue, whoever the first person is, they can either guess or pass. If they guess wrong, they're out. If they pass, then the next person gets the second clue. That person passes, the next person gets the third clue, and so on until we get to the last clue.
Okay? So this is important. I want to make sure everybody knows. I know that you're going to be answering these questions, but I'm not going to be putting your answers on the screen. It's
Come
important.
on.
So I'm taking the comments off. Sonny, you can see them though, right?
I can see the comments.
Okay,
yeah.
so
I would tell you turn the comments off because people are going to mess you up.
yeah, so I'm not going to put your comment. So I apologize. And Bill Elam, I just saw that he made a comment. I wanted to make sure. I don't know if you've been here the whole time. I just want to say thank you for sharing our show every week. Cheers to you, buddy. All right, go ahead.
So we did a practice round, and believe it or not, Joe scored 3 points by some miracle. It took him forever. Yeah, it took him forever, but he did it. Okay. All right, so we ready?
I'm ready.
Sure.
Ready.
Okay, so we're going to start the first clue with Joe, and this one is an album. Okay, so an album, when I say history, what I'm talking about is not only Kiss, but members that are connected to Kiss. But I kept it a pretty close circle. We're not talking Lita Ford, with the whole this person attaches to this person, 15 degrees of separation.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, not that far out. This is pretty close, okay? So the first statement is an album, and the first clue is going to Joe. All right, so Joe, for 9 points, it went gold in Canada. Hopefully that helps you. So
It
you can
helps-
either guess or
Yes,
pass.
it helps me to pass.
All right. Brent, for 8 points, the album has an Adam Mitchell opening track. Remember, you can pass or guess.
Yeah, I'm going to pass too.
All right, Lee, for 7 points. So for the players at home, right? Gold in Canada. It's got an Adam Mitchell opening track. For 7 points, supposedly, it was recorded in some November in just 3 days.
The whole record.
The whole record.
Well, that changed my answer.
I don't know. Pass.
All right. Joe, for 6 points, there is no Ace or Peter vocal. So you got Gold in Canada. Opens with Adam Mitchell's opening track. Supposedly it was recorded in 3 days. There is no Ace or Peter vocal.
Dang. See, now here's the thing, you guys, about this. Sonny's tricking us because it doesn't.
Yes, he
just
is.
because there's no Ace or Peter. I want you to know that doesn't mean that they were even in a
anything.
band at the time when this came out. So see, this is how I know him because he did this to me earlier. Son of a bitch. Adam.
did.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. Brent, for 5 points,
He knows.
Paul and Vinnie Vincent wrote the third track on the album.
Those Creatures of the Night.
That is incorrect. So Brent is out. Lee,
Take
for
it,
4
Lee.
points, it was released on Mercury. So that puts it at a certain time frame, right? That's the whole point of telling you that. Remember, you can pass or guess.
I got to pass.
All right. Joe, for 3 points, Derek Sherinian is on keyboards.
Animalize?
That is incorrect.
Sucker.
So, Lee, you're going to get the last 2 clues. You can guess at the first one if you want, or you can take the last clue. For 2 points,
Pressure.
there is a family tree in the liner notes.
No.
And the last clue, Francis Scott Key writes the last song on the album.
Do you guys know?
Yep.
Shit.
You can now just take a wild
I
guess.
do
because
now,
you've
but
been
that doesn't
awesome.
make us smart. We've had 9 clues.
Unmasked.
That is incorrect, and Half Ace had it Alive 3. So it starts with
Wow, I
Creatures of the
wasn't even
Night.
thinking
It was
about
supposedly recorded in 3 days.
Dang
Paul and Vinnie Vincent song is I Just Wanna. Derek Sherinian's on keyboards behind the scenes. There's a family tree in the liner notes. And obviously it ends with the Star Spangled Banner.
Right.
Are you guys Kiss fans? You guys are Kiss fans, right?
We're just thinking studio albums. Of
I'm
Listen,
thinking of
I
other.
have-
I wasn't
we
even
tricked-
thinking
I
of
have-
that.
Just
I
like
have-
that first practice one, we tricked ourselves.
Yeah, I got 3 words for you for that comment, Sonny. Your mama.
That's 2
Okay.
words.
I know. All right.
All right.
Oh shit.
Next one. We're going to start with Brent. It is also an album.
We got 10 of these to do, guys.
Oh
Okay.
man, this is gonna be.
All right, Brent, for 9 points, it's the second album. I'm not going to tell you by who, obviously.
No, I'm passing. Forget that. That's
All
nothing.
right. Lee, it has 10 songs.
The second album that has 10 songs.
So mean.
Pass.
All
Because
right.
I know it's a trick.
Joe, Gene Moore penned the first track. Yes, Gene Moore is a real person.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a guess.
Okay.
Second Coming.
That is incorrect. So Joe's out.
It's supposed to be
Brent.
an album, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be an album.
Oh.
Brent, for 6 points, it was number 81 in the U.S.
Yeah.
It does not help me. Passing.
All right. Lee, for 5 points, Eddie Trunk was involved.
I don't think this is right, but I'm going to say Carnival of Souls.
That is incorrect. All right. So, Brent, you got 4 clues for 4 points. I will tell you, Jamie absolutely sucks. If that helps you.
No.
For 3 points, Street Heart song was on the album.
Now you guys know it.
No.
No? Second Sighting?
Second Sighting is correct. Joe, the album is called Second Sighting, not Second Coming.
Joe, you meant that.
But you know what that means? That means Brent gets one of these.
Hey.
I did not need that.
Okay. You're welcome.
Gee, thanks.
That's okay. I won't do that anymore, but earlier I got one of these.
Why? Do that anymore. Don't do that one anymore.
It was awesome. Oh.
I love it. Loving Off the Grid says Some Frehley album. Yes, it was Some Frehley album. Okay. The next one, we're going to start with Lee, and this one is a song.
I stink at this.
Okay?
It's okay. We all do.
Yeah, obviously. You're in good company.
If it was just regular Kiss trivia, it'd be over already. That's the point of Sonny doing this.
Stink.
It's so hard.
I can't think of stuff.
Wait till we play one of the other ones where Sonny goes, this is a question Sonny will do. So Kiss started their tour in Miami in 1983. In the first 3 shows, they flew from Miami to Los Angeles to Vancouver to Washington. How many miles would you say that was? That's a question, honey. I'm not even lying. All right, go ahead. Start with Lee.
All right, Lee, for 9 points, it is an 80s song.
Okay.
So right there, it compacts a bunch of songs there.
Yes.
That's all I'm telling you. So you can either guess or pass. You're passing?
What was it?
What was the question?
It's a song.
It's a song. It's an 80s song.
It's an 80s song.
That's the first clue?
Yep.
Yes.
Pass. Come on.
I don't even have to hear the next clue. Pass.
That's silly.
No, I'm kidding.
But I'd like
Give me the clue.
please.
Give me the clue.
Joe, it's the 7th track on the album.
Okay. Go ahead. Pass.
Brent, songs under 4 minutes.
Pass.
Lee, it was remixed at Electric Lady for 6 points.
Pass.
For 5 points, Joe, this time we have Phil Ashley on keyboards.
Damn. Is it Read My Body?
That is incorrect.
Oh,
So Joe's out.
Suck a dick.
All right, Brent's going to hate the next clue. All right, for 4 points, Kulik does the solo.
I don't hate that. But except that which Kulik?
right.
See?
Why
You
guys just say
suck for that,
Kulik?
Sonny. See, now that I'm
Yeah.
out, I could go look at people's comments because I want to hear them screaming.
How stupid we are.
No, they
No,
don't
I'm
think
passing. Give Lee a shot here.
All right, Lee, so this one's important. It was a top 10 hit, and the co-writer had another song on the top 10 at the same time. So not only was this a top 10 hit, but one of the co-writers of the song had a second song also in the same top 10.
Wow.
Hide your heart.
That is incorrect. So, Brent, you're going to get the next 2 clues. For number 2, for 2 points, number 1 requested video on MTV that year.
Damn.
And if you don't really know, you should take the last clue to get to at least the 1 point.
No, hang on.
Because you'll be winning.
It's Forever.
Forever is correct for 2 points. So,
that was for Sonny.
So when it was top 10, How Can We Be Lovers was number 7.
Yeah, of
when
course.
Forever
I
topped out at number 8.
Yeah, we were.
Hey, Sonny, how did that
Desmond's
How Can We
song.
Be Lovers song go? Sing it for me.
How can we be lovers when we can't be friends?
Thank you. You
Yes.
sang that just like Don Dawkins would sing it.
Yeah. The last clue would have been good because it was between a spoon and a slap. Because the song was
Slap
between
in the face and
Silver Spoon and Slap in the Face.
Nice.
Funny.
Joe, what video do I get if I get something right?
The same one.
Like
Oh.
Jason Momoa, like going like this? Or
No.
Oh.
No,
we don't have
I have this one. Sorry. It was all guys before. It was all guys. You got to come up with one.
I
If you
need
guys-
a video.
if you can make a correct video out there for Lee, make one. But no dongs or anything like that because
No,
we don't need
nobody
any of
wants that.
No.
All right.
It has to be the right. I would see Jason Momoa. It's just so I could go, hey, I'd see him. I'm just saying. I don't have a problem with that.
All right. The next one, we're going to start with Joe again.
What's the score?
Brent
0-0.
5, everybody else nothing.
God bless.
Brent's winning 5-0.
There's
0-0.
something really wrong with this game.
Us.
Okay.
That's wrong.
So this one is a person. Remember, in history. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Joe, for 9 points. I have written some songs for Kiss and some other folks.
For how many points?
9 points. It's the
9.
First clue.
Written songs. See, this is tricky. And I know what you want me to say.
Just say pass.
No. But see, if I take a good guess and I get it right,
Then you got 9 points,
then I
bro.
get
Yeah.
9
Lee.
points.
But we know your guess is not going to be good.
Oh man, pass.
That's cold.
All right,
Pass.
Brent, for 8 points. Rock School Rocks.
Oh man. Pass.
Lee for 7 points. I won $32,000 on TV once.
Pass. I have no idea.
Joe for 6 points. I co-wrote a song on BK3.
Desmond Child.
That is incorrect. Joe's out.
Was it a good answer though? Was it
No,
solid?
not
Oh.
even close. It's
That
not
would have
even-
been a good guess the
Good
first
guess.
round.
Yeah.
The
Somebody
first
just
question.
guessed Paul Lind. Heavy Mayo. You're wrong. Um,
Lind.
Brent for 5 points. Black Bolt Rules.
Oh, I love it. Black Bolt doesn't talk. If he does, you're dead.
That's a different Black Bolt, I think. From,
I know.
No, I don't know. Pass.
All right, Lee, for 4 points. My father was a carpenter.
Oh my goodness, it's Jesus.
I was gonna say Noah. No.
I know the answer now.
I don't know. Pass.
All right, Brent, for 3 points. They sometimes call me Reggie.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
All right, so we're passing to Lee. All right, Lee, for 2 points, and you might as well take a guess at this 2 points because you ain't going to get another clue.
Oh, this
On
is the last
October,
one?
well, the last clue is going to go to Brent if you pass, right? So you might as well guess.
Gotcha.
On October 1st, 2011, I surprised people.
Holy crap. I was wrong with what I was going to guess. Sonny, have you ever interviewed this person?
No.
Oh, okay.
Vinnie Vincent.
That is incorrect. And Brent, you're going to get the last clue. Okay. I was also a missing link.
Any idea?
Take
Richie
a guess.
Scarlett.
That is incorrect. So here was the clues. I've written some songs for Kiss and some other folks. Rock School Rocks is a UK reality show the person was on. I won $32,000 on TV once. It was on May 27, 2001 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Oh. I wrote a song on BK3. It was Ain't Gonna Die. He also sang it. Black Bolt Rules is where he got the idea for the eye makeup. His father was a carpenter. Some people call him Reggie, Reginald Van Helsing. He married Shannon on 10/1/2011, and he was in a band called the Missing Links. It was Gene Simmons.
Goodness.
That's not fair.
I'm looking at some of these.
He's a member of Kiss. Look, you make it like he's not a member of Kiss.
Yeah, look, Brian. The guesses we had on here were tricky, Brian Adams.
Tricky.
We, Michael. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not
Paul
thinking
Lynn,
of Gina Paul.
Karen Carpenter. Somebody guessed.
Hate you right now.
There was a better chance that she played the drums.
Karen Carpenter.
She's a badass drummer.
I used to get told I looked like her just because she was.
Really?
Yeah, you know.
Because she was skinny.
Yes.
Oh, that's a positive. I wish I looked like her.
Wow. She was pretty.
All right, let's go. Next one, we're also going to... Wait, let's see. Let's go with album. All right, so this one's an album, and we are going to start with Brent. Brent is still winning 5-0, by the way.
I'm winning this game. I'm letting you guys know this right now. No, I'm winning. I'm winning.
It's a joke.
Brent knew there was a game. Brent knew there was going to be a game, and he hasn't slept all week because of it.
He's been studying.
Not true at all.
Okay, Brent,
yes,
for
sir.
9 points. 80s album, 9 songs. Remember, it can be an album from history.
Yeah, no.
80s albums, 9 songs. Okay.
Pass. Joe, don't cheat.
Lee.
I'm not cheating. I'm going to read 16 magazine.
Lee for 8 points. Rolling Stone gave it a whole 1 out of 5 stars.
Oh, Crazy Night.
Is that your guess?
Yes.
That is incorrect, so Lee's out. Joe for 7 points. Technically, 6 guitarists are on the recording.
Okay, so what are the clues again?
Because you're reading the magazine.
I heard.
They're reading the magazine.
It's an 80s album with 9 songs. Rolling Stone gave it 1 out of 5 stars, and technically 6 guitarists are on the recording.
Okay, that's going to be Creatures of the Night.
That is incorrect.
Son of a gun!
So, Brent, this is going to be all yours. For 6 points, there are 5 Paul vocals on the album. Out of 9.
It's
You don't have to guess. You can get more clues.
Wait, hang on though.
Take more clues.
Hang on. Give me one more.
Kulick does 2 solos.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't guess. Keep going.
For 4 points, Paul plays bass on 1 song.
Man.
Asylum? Yeah. I don't know.
You got to remember, Eric Carr's name is Paul. That
is incorrect. So that takes Brent out of the game. All right, so let me tell you all the clues first. So 80s album with 9 songs. Rolling Stones gave 1 out of 5 stars. There's technically 6 guitarists. I'll tell you who they are in a second. 5 Paul vocals. Tell you that in a minute. Kulick does 2 solos. I'll tell you those 2 in a minute. Paul plays bass on a song. Tell you that one. The 3 clues nobody got. And Heavy Mail got it, by the way. Desmond Child on backing vocals. Back cover was Paul's idea. And the last clue was going to be Let Me Hear All the Animals. It's Animalize. The 6 guitarists. Paul, Gene, John, Bruce, Mark, Mitch. And the 5 Paul vocals. I've Had Enough. Heaven's on Fire, Get All You Can Take, Under the Gun, and Thrills. And the 2 Kulick solos are Lonely as the Hunter and Murder in High Heels. Because Bruce did those 2 solos.
And what song did Paul play bass on?
I've Had Enough.
Listen, I'm still in the hunt. I'm letting you know I'm winning this. I'm
All
winning this.
it takes one,
That's right.
thing to
One
click,
right up.
Yep.
yeah, and you
Yep.
jump ahead.
If you guys are having fun out there watching us make fools of ourselves, click the like button, the thumbs
Embarrassment.
up, or the heart. And if you're watching us on YouTube, click that little bell, and it'll let you know every time we upload a video, which is going to start happening a lot more often because I have, spare time. Go ahead.
Lee's gonna score 9 points right now.
Okay. I got this.
All right. So, Lee, this one's an album. Okay. And the first clue for 9 points, no Kulik songs.
That's it.
That's it.
No era, nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
I
just gave you an era. It has no Kulik songs.
Yeah, but
So you
She
say pass?
I got
All
to
right.
pass. I have no clue.
Joe, it was released in May.
May of what?
A year.
Pass. I've been taking guesses. I'm getting clues now.
Brent, 9 songs on this album.
Pass.
Lee, for 6 points, Vinny Helps.
Oh, Kulik. I have an idea, but I got to pass because I'm not sure.
For 5 points, Joe, number 6 in Canada. Topped out at number 6 in Canada.
Come on, Joe.
I know what I want to say, but there's no way he did two. There's no way he did two answers exactly the same. So Vinny only helped, and it could have been another Vinny like Poncia.
Why are you helping or hurting your team here?
He's talking it
We're
out.
just having fun.
He's talking it out.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Unmasked.
That is incorrect. Joe's out.
Ow.
Brent, for 4 points, Howard Marks co-wrote a song, but absolutely has no game.
Fuck Howard Marks.
Dynasty.
Dynasty is correct.
God bless him.
Four
Two
points.
albums.
Brent is cleaning up.
Yeah. And
So-
I should have never said
Lee,
anything.
in my defense, given the last couple of trivia sessions, I am so due. I ought to
Win.
If I was really getting my due, I'd have like 9s all the way through because the last time I just sunk.
I had
I
two
got to
Vinny
where I couldn't even
Poncia,
guess anymore.
two Vinny Poncia records to pick from. And
So
I picked
the 3
those
clues
two
I didn't
records.
get to, Jay Messina mix, 70s, not 80s. And the last clue would have been Magic Something for You.
Yeah.
So
now he's got what, 27 points, and we've got 0.
it is
I've only got
9 to nothing.
points. Yeah.
To
All right,
0.
I'm still winning.
You can take it right now.
You're
How
not
many?
All right, Joe,
I'm going to win.
it's a song, buddy.
All right. Beth.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
That's it. You might as well guess because that's the first clue.
Joe, for 9 points, Paul is the only writer.
Pass.
Brent, for 8 points, makeup song.
Pass.
Lee, for 7 points, George Lopez was involved.
I saw him really drunk on a Kiss cruise one time. It was amazing. Brent,
I
were you
passed.
there?
No, but I remember you telling me about it or talking about it on the show.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, for 6 points, it is the 6th track on the album.
Lopez. No, pass.
Brent. Okay, so Brent, it's a makeup song. Paul's the only writer. George Lopez is involved. It's a 6th track. For 5 points, your clue is 13-letter song title.
That's so mean.
I haven't counted the letter. I don't know. You make me rock hard.
That is incorrect. So we're going to go with Lee for 4 points. You got a shot here. This song was on double platinum also.
Damn, and George Lopez had something to do with it?
I know, that's what's confusing
Probably not
me.
that George Lopez.
Yeah, I know. He sucks for that.
Don't let one clue mess you up.
Pass. I don't know.
Joe for 3 points. Supposedly the song was written in less than 60 minutes.
God of Thunder.
That is incorrect. So
I
we
didn't
got
count the
two.
letters.
How did
We
they
got
you
12
got-
letters.
Lee, you got 2 shots here.
I
The
do?
first for 2 points. It was inspired by a Moody Blues song called Question.
No, I don't know.
Okay, and the last clue, the album it's on is between a rock and a baby.
Fine. Nobody gets points. I'm fine with that. That's fine with that because I'm going to win.
Baby Driver?
That is incorrect because that's
No, I
only-
was just thinking to
Oh
myself.
no! Oh yeah, go ahead.
That wasn't my answer.
That wasn't a final
reeks
answer. I'm
of
sorry.
Billy Madison right now, trying to spell on the blackboard. Are you going to the mall later? No, I'm not going to the mall later. Go ahead. It's fine. Fine. Oh, did I almost fall on live
Wow.
television?
Jared
Let me
finally got it.
go rock and roll.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, so that is incorrect. So makeup song, Paul's the only writer. George Lopez involved. He was the assistant engineer on the recording. 6-track, 13 letters on double platinum, written in less than 60 minutes. Moody Blues, Question, in between Rock Bottom and Anything for My Baby.
Oh.
Come On and Love Me.
That's well. Now that I count the letters, look at that.
It's a shame.
Got 13.
We're terrible.
Yeah, we're bad.
Listen, there are people driving their cars right now, furious.
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
they're going, I would have never played this game.
If they're being honest, that's the answer.
Yeah.
I would have told Sonny, come up with something else.
All right, Brent. We have 3 questions. We have 3 statements left, so this pain can be over. Brent, this one's a person.
This is painful.
Okay.
All right.
And if it helps you, the 9-point clue is this person was born in May.
It's not you, is it, Sonny?
No, it is not. I
No,
am
he's
an
an
October,
October
baby.
baby.
Okay. All right. All joking aside, I'm going to pass.
Okay. Lee, for 8 points, of Jewish and German descent.
It's a trap.
I know. It's not Gene. Jewish and German. I feel like it's a trick, so I'm passing.
Joe, for 7 points, worked at King Musical Instruments.
Oh man. No, I gotta pass.
Brent, for 6 points, supported the 7th star.
I've got to pass, but that's very cryptic. I like it.
All right, for 5 points, Lee, culture shock.
Culture shock. Gene Simmons' mother.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect. Lee's out.
She sewed
Joe?
buttons.
Joe, for 4 points, I once replaced Alex Holsworth.
Man, see Brent, he might know it now. He just made a face.
Oh, no.
He did make an
Okay.
inquisitive face.
Okay, so
Like-
is it within the rules for me to make sure to ask for all the clues we've had so far?
I can
Sure,
tell you the
yes.
clues.
Okay, go ahead.
Born in May, of Jewish and German descent, worked at King Musicals Instruments, supported the Seventh Star, Culture Shock. I once replaced Alex Holsworth.
I guess Gene Simmons' mother did not work at the record store. That was stupid.
Now, I mean, I've been told stories, and I'm trying to put this together right now, and I know that there was somebody that was going to do a job, and they didn't want to do the job, so they took this person and they put him in there to replace them. And this is a tough answer, but I'm gonna go with Michael James Jackson.
That is incorrect.
Gosh.
So, Brent, you got 3 clues left. For 3 points, I've written a song for Kiss.
Sonny Pooney. Not you personally.
A song for Kiss.
Oh, okay. Damn. See, I could have taken that the wrong way too.
Okay, give me another one.
For 2 points, I was in a movie once.
Oh, don't give me another clue.
The last clue. I have ESP.
Eric Singer.
Eric Singer is correct.
Singer Project. I would have got that last one.
Damn it.
So, supported the Seventh Star. He toured with Black Sabbath for the Seventh Star album.
Oh, that's right. God, of course. Yes, he did.
So Alex Holsworth. Get the last 2 questions.
Alex Holsworth was a drummer in Avantasia, and Eric replaced him. He has written a song for Kiss. One song.
What song?
It's on. I think it was on Monster.
Don't touch my ass.
He got a credit for the song on Monster, and then he was in Shocker. He was part of the fictional rock band.
of the band in Shocker. Yeah.
Oh my God, was he in that?
Yeah, Paul's band.
Okay.
All right, so Brent's winning 10-0. Okay,
we got Lee. Play. We got to beat Brent.
I know.
Yeah. You guys need to team up and prevent this from happening.
Brent is so smart that if we beat him, he will sit at home tonight and pout while he smokes a cigar.
I mean, I'm not even paying attention to the other.
I'll congratulate you earnestly.
I need to pay more attention to the, the actual.
All right, Lee's next.
Talking stupid.
All right, so Lee's next. 9 songs. We're going to start with a very Lee-friendly clue.
Okay. What is this, a song?
The topic is an album.
Oh.
Gene has 5 vocals on the album.
Ooh.
Pass.
Joe, for 8 points, it was recorded in August.
Pass.
Brent, went gold in 4 months.
Hot in the Shade.
That is incorrect. Brent's out.
Oh, we can get him, Joe.
We
can't because we don't even have 10 points left.
We got one more question after this.
Oh.
For 6 points, Lee, Ace plays bass on a song.
I pass.
Joe, for 5 points, Chikara. That's all I'm saying.
Chikara. Okay, hit me with things again.
5 Gene vocals, recorded in August, went gold in 4 months. Ace plays bass on a song. Chikara.
The first place I see that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Well, pass.
Lee, for 4 points. The working title for the album supposedly was The Harder They Come. Depends on who you believe.
Damn, Ace played bass?
5 Gene songs. I don't know. I can't. I pass.
Joe, for 3 points, Peter has 2 vocals.
Hotter Than Hell.
Hotter Than Hell is correct. So Billion
Damn.
said
That's what I
Hotter
was
Than
gonna
Hell,
guess
and then Joel said it can't be Hotter Than Hell. I don't know why he said it can't be Hotter Than Hell. So it went gold in 4 months between October 74 and
I didn't know Hotter Than Hell went gold. I was
Yeah.
thinking that because of the Chikara, but I'm like, I don't think
Chikara.
that went gold.
Yeah.
I
Right.
didn't.
That's what I
Wow,
see. That was
okay.
my thing earlier.
And that's
I was gonna say
some places say it went gold in 4 months. Some places say it went gold in 3 years. It depends on who you believe. 5 Gene songs: Parasite, Going Blind, Let Me Go Rock and Roll All the Way, and Watching You. Chikara's the symbol on the cover. Mainline and Strange Ways are the 2 Peter songs. The second to last clue would have been Paul guitar got stolen. Happened on the first day they went to LA. And then the last clue would have been Kerner Wise. So Joe got 3 points there.
Nice. Well, I guess Hot in the Shade because I thought that's a lot of Gene songs, and there's about 27 songs on that album. So that's my guess.
Yeah.
If he'd have got that, we'd have been done. We could
Yeah.
have just dropped the last one.
So it's interesting because Paul says I was reading interviews and stuff. Paul says it took 2.5 years for it to go gold. Gene says it went gold in 4 months.
I believe
Either
Paul.
way, it went gold at some point. Okay, last one. We're going to start with Joe. Brent's got 10 points. Joe's got 3. And Lee has just as many points as she came with.
Can't think.
It's hard.
This is your round.
It's just
There's
like
a lot of
Jeopardy.
people-
Like I know the answer, but I can't do it.
You're going to get 7 points this year.
I'm not good at trivia.
All right, Joe, 9-point clue, makeup album.
Thanks. Pass.
Oh, here comes even a better clue, Brent. Paul sings the first track.
Gee, that brings it down to 8 albums. I'll pass.
Lee, it depends on how well you know the liner notes. Brian Whelan plays piano on this album.
I'm going to just say Destroyer.
That is incorrect, so Lee's out.
Good guess.
Joe.
Very good guess.
Rolling Stone rating 3 out of 5 stars.
See, here's the
Screw
problem.
Rolling
How many
Stone.
points is this for?
6. So you can't win even if you guess here.
I can't, even if I guess. Brent is the winner. So,
Well,
I'll share my
Rolling-
points with you, Joe. It's all right.
thanks. Okay, so Rolling Stone gave it 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for Rolling Stone. And who played keyboards?
Brian Whelan.
And what did the album cover look like?
Don't know, but it was a makeup album.
come on.
It was definitely Unmasked.
That is incorrect. So, Brent, for 5 points, no Peter songs.
No.
Still could have been Unmasked.
Peterless.
Okay.
All right, so
Another
for
one?
4 points, number 4 in Germany. That probably didn't help. For 3 points, Eric is on drums. Does that help? Eric is on drums on a makeup album.
Yeah.
Paul sings the first track.
Yeah. It's Creatures.
Oh.
That is incorrect.
What?
It's
What?
Psycho
So the
Circus.
Elder.
So the last 2
Like-
clues
Oh,
would
did you
have
say
been.
Unmasked already?
So the
Okay,
last 2
yeah.
clues would have been Lightning is Dangerous,
Yeah.
and the album is not on Apple Music. Sonic Boom.
Oh.
That's why I don't know the answer.
Eric is on it.
Yeah, different Eric there.
Never listened.
Wow. Sonny Pooney.
Wow.
And a
All
makeup
right, Brent.
album. Oh my god.
Brent, congratulations. You are the winner.
Yay,
No,
That
that
has
is
never
not-
happened.
None of our performances deserve congratulations,
Yeah.
especially
Oh, it's
Sonny.
pretty bad. It's pretty embarrassing.
You're so humble.
And
It's
watch
so
Joey.
amazing.
Joey say, "Oh, I would have killed that. I would have killed that." He would have been bitching and moaning.
He
Yes.
might have gotten a couple. He would
Yeah.
have done all right.
Yeah, he would have been calling you a son of a bitch, Sonny, for the whole thing.
That's for certain.
All right, so listen, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more before we go. Thank you, Sonny, for putting that together. How long did it take you to put that together?
About an hour and a half.
It's amazing.
Dang, very
Okay.
good.
Wow.
Because I'm doing all this stuff from scratch, but it's fun.
You did a great job.
Sonny
That
loves
was fun.
statistics
It
and he
was
loves
fun.
to look stuff up, and it's just one of those amazing things. Lee, here we are 9 years later. I know you hadn't been on the show for for years, but you're back now. Now that you're back, how does this feel?
Oh, I love it. I'm really enjoying it, you guys. Yeah. Thanks for having me back.
Awesome.
It's heaven. I will tell you
I
that we've
loved it
gotten.
back then, but the technology back then was so difficult and everything.
Yeah.
And then you continued on, which it's awesome that you kept this going all these years, and it's doing so great. Congratulations, Joe. And
Thank
thanks
you.
for having me back, though. I really, really look forward to every week, and I'm really having fun.
Yeah, you guys have no idea that we have added Lee into our private text messaging, and she fell right in. Even Brett was like, "I am so glad you are here."
Yeah,
Made it
I
even
love
more
your
fun.
1 a.m. texts.
Oh, we fell down. Look,
My cat just the crap scared out of her for some reason.
Ghosts. Okay, so Sonny, listen, thank you you've been here I don't know how many years now. 5 years? Has it been 5?
Yeah, I started in April, I think, of 2017 because it was one of those, hey, can you jump on real quick? We lost somebody or something. I think you guys had somebody set up, and Jody called me and said, hey, we're going to talk on Mass tonight. You want to come on? Sure. And then like a week later, it's like, you want to be on forever? I'm like, okay. And I had just told
How much
Stephen
is it
Michael. I had just told Stephen Michael I'd be on forever with him that same week. So on the same week, I got 2 podcasts, and I had never been a podcaster.
Well, 50% successful is good record. And you got people on this show that are at least fun to talk to. The other one,
ouch.
Listen, I want to go ahead and say something about Stephen Michael. No, I don't. I have nothing good to say about him.
So earlier today, somebody texted me and said, hey, the podcast got prettier. I'm like, first of all, thank you. I said, first of all, thank you. Second is because Joey's not on anymore. And third, I've been taking care of myself. And I got a text back, not you, dumbass.
Nice.
So, Joe, there must have been talking about you, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and the truth is I am without pants, and I'm going to show everybody right now. I'm kidding. I am with pants. My son, I was walking downstairs, and he looked at me and goes, you going to do your show? And I go, yeah. And he goes, you going to put on pants? And I was like, oh, I'm not wearing pants, am I?
Maybe we should all do a show pantsless.
Yes. Sonny does it every week. He already told me.
Every week.
Thank you guys once again very much. Brent, you've been now here with us for 4 years?
Yeah, I wanted to take a second and just say thank you to everybody for the couple-year run we did with the radio show. All the co-hosts on there, Sonny, D-Rock, Peter C., Jared Frank, Adam Davis, Brad Rustoven, Kevin Williams. And we had some great constant listeners too, Kaylin Provo and Bill Elam and Matt Porter and Sinzak and John Clark. I mean, the list goes on. And that was a wonderful thing Wednesday nights for a couple of years. And so thank you, Joe, for that opportunity.
Yeah, and I really do. I'm so grateful that you're here. You mentioned Chris Sinzak. I do want to bring up that Chris does not do a KISS podcast. He does Decibel Geek, and it's all kinds of music. Although if you listen, they'll mention KISS in every freaking episode.
Every week they find a way
to work KISS in. And he has been an immense, massive supporter of Podcast Rock City, and I want to thank him as well. And I know that there's other people out there that that helped us, and I apologize if I'm not mentioning your name. The truth is that I love you all. When I see you in person, I'm so grateful that you're my friend and you're our friends. And the truth is there are people that come up to me and go, "Oh, I'm a fan of your show," and I'm like, "Ooh, I don't like that word, man. You're like a friend of the show." Sounds so much better, because the truth is that we're all Kiss fans and we're all friends. And this sounds so mushy, but it's true. I never went, oh, a fan sent me this. Yeah, that just doesn't sound so wrong to me. But one of the things about Podcast Rock City is when we first started doing the show, it was a podcast, and every time I I wanted to do something different. That's what I wanted to do, and not just doing the podcast, but Jody started adding Sweet 16s, and we would do Sweet 16s, and people loved that, and they wanted to come on the show to do the Sweet 16s with us. And then Sonny started adding games, and then we started doing more guests. If we think about the people that have been on here with us, Michael James Jackson and Eric Singer's been on with us, and Todd Howarth has been on with us, and so many different musician, and we've been able, and I know I say this a lot, we've been able to be acknowledged by every Kiss member living with a bumper, except for Peter Criss. We did not get one from Vinnie Vincent because who gives a shit about that? But
Billy.
Yeah, that's a.
I can do 20 minutes of that if you want.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
So, but it's really amazing. I remember when and I'm sorry, Sonny, because you weren't there. You were in I don't remember where you were. I want to say Vietnam or something. And we were interviewing Eric Singer and Michael James Jackson, and this is before video. And I remember being like, "Holy shit!" And Bruce Kulick's been on with us. He was the first one from the band to come on with us, and that's been so great. And I've constantly tried to upgrade what we do. It's one thing to be a podcast where you can listen to us every week, but it's another thing to call up a radio station and go, "Hey, we do a podcast. Can we have time on your radio station?" I wanted to be different. And being a Kiss podcast on the radio is not different, because there's a great show that you guys all know called The Kiss Room. It's on every month. Matt Porter is one of the most amazing people. Listen to his show. Go on Facebook, find his show if you don't already. Follow his show the first Friday of every month. He does a show. You can click the link right there. You can listen. So we did a radio show, but it was the first one that was on every week. So we that was something a little different. Then it became, I want to do a documentary. And I figured out a way with my awesome girlfriend, Karen, who said, "I want you to do this documentary series." So we went and we bought everything we needed. We traveled everywhere we were going. We did, we interviewed you guys out there, Kiss fans. We put the documentaries out. That's pretty much how we met Joey. Although he came on the show because of his book. I apologize for that mistake. But he came on the show because he had a book. I mean, heck, we met Joey. And he's been with us forever now, almost 3 years now, I think. How wonderful is that? We get to see his, and to be fair, when I listen to everybody's story on this show, we've all had really amazing lives. Even last night, Brent was saying to me, and I don't really think about things, he was like, "Joe, you pretty much just go for everything." What was it that you said? Pretty much that, right?
Yeah, just that you try and you take everything on and do it all yourself and just go for broke.
I just go for broke. Once I did those documentaries and that was over, and then I was like, well, man, we should really get a show on television, and that's really freaking hard. But we started doing video, and then I said, hey, let's do video, and we started recording these, and then I was like, oh, man, but you know what would be better? Live. And we've been doing it live ever since. And you guys watch every week. Our numbers are going up and up and up, and every week they're going to go higher. If you can, share this to people. If you know people that listen to other Kiss podcasts or watch other Kiss videos or don't listen to any, tell them about us. It would be a massive, great help from you. Even though we've been around 9 years, this is a completely new platform for us. We would love, 100 people a week to be sitting on here live with us, giving us their comments while we do this show. And, because it's fun. That's why we do it. We make $0 doing this. Zero. If it'd be different if this was a job, because then I'd been like, hey man, we got to get out of here because we make no money. But it's a lot of fun to hang out with your friends every week. If you're sitting out there and you're thinking, man, I always wanted to do a podcast, what's stopping you? Don't do a Kiss one, though. No, I'm kidding. There are a ton of brand new Kiss podcasts out there. There's a few that are all video where they record, in their room. And I'm sorry, I don't know the names of all of them. We have recently, and Sonny has for years, but I have recently become friends with the Shout It Out Loudcast guys. Their show is awesome. Three Sides of the Coin. Some of you might not like Three Sides of the Coin, but those guys have been doing it for longer than we have. Seriously, longer than we have. And to keep, whether you like them or not, whether you disagree with them or not, whether you love them or not, it doesn't matter. It takes a lot of work to continuously week after week after week do a show and edit it or not edit it. You either get what you get or or it's edited. Then don't forget there's tons of shows out there that aren't about Kiss. If you love music, you'll listen to them, except for that other show that Sonny's on. And I'm just kidding. Here's the truth. I have had sex with, I'm not going to say his name. I'm just kidding.
I love his name.
Yeah.
His. I didn't know. I mean, good for you, Joe.
We
got your back.
We don't judge.
I was really worried. I was really worried that Mr. Michaels would say something and get all
Brent
upset.
and I have had sushi with that guy. We will never do that again.
I have not had sex with him. It's a joke. I do love him though, and whenever I see him,
try having dinner with him.
Yes, I every time I see him, I immediately hug his wife and diss him. But the truth is all these people that are in our circle or even out of our circle, if you hear about us talking about them, go check out their shows. I promise they put a lot of work and effort into these things. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm not one for like a lot of self-promotion but thank you. We work really hard at this, and every week we get together and it's fun and we get to talk, and then you guys get to hang out with us and listen, and 9 years, and I'm guessing just by the fact that Kiss is adding more shows to their tour that we'll be here for 10. And who knows what's going to happen after that. We'll discuss that eventually. If Kiss retires and there's not a whole lot to talk about, maybe we'll talk about something else. I don't know what.
There will still be drama.
Wasp.
Yeah.
Joe, do you know anything about anything else? Wrestling.
Oh,
we can do a pro wrestling one. I know. You know what I do know about? I know a lot about Karen. Could there be a Karen podcast?
There ought to be.
There ought to be. She's awesome. All right, that's enough of that. She's sitting at home going,
Trick.
oh, yep, that's another. See, we can do any of this stuff.
There's a good Cheap Trick podcast.
Yeah, there's a few.
What's the one that you like, Brent?
It's Cheap Talk with Trick Chat is what it's called.
I'm on that Facebook page, yeah.
It's I think it's one of Ken's. Or it used to be.
Yeah, okay, I do remember that one. All right, so that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you guys again. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, go subscribe to YouTube. Thank you for all the wonderful comments. You guys are amazing. And Sonny, do you have anything to add?
No, thanks for listening, and it's been a great ride, and it will continue. And David Donnelly, you're scaring me with the pleasure and the penetrating. That's very weird.
Yes, I missed that. Thank goodness. Brent.
I'm so glad I turned comments off so they wouldn't distract me from the game.
I wish I had them on.
That's frightening. Just to reiterate, man, it's wonderful to be here, and it's great that people are still listening every week. There's so much enthusiasm, and this is so much fun to do. And thank you for letting me be part of it. So
absolutely, Lee. Anything to add?
I'm just excited to be back. Forgive me for being stupid on the trivia. My brain won't work that quick.
Yep.
But it was fun. It was really fun to try anyway. Thank you, Sonny, for that. That was fun.
Yeah. So many times I have lost these contests, and for a whole week, I'm sitting in my
Kicking
house
yourself.
I'm going, these people think I'm a fraud. They know I don't know
Yeah, I
anything
know.
about
I
kids.
should have known it. I should have known it.
I knew
And
they're all idiots.
And then I'll get an email, and it'll be like, how come you didn't know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you looked it up. Leave me alone. All right. You know what I'm going to say? We love podcasts, and we love KISS podcasts. All of them. Right? You're going to hear the commercials for most of them right after this in 3, 2, 1.
Peace.